Let's get this over with, shall we? What we got? What's up?
Well, you're back. Welcome back.
That's not anything that's not up. What's going on? What we got?
You see this Braves reporter trying to get numbers in the...
Oh, man, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't want to be here. Sorry, guys. Can't do it today.
What do you think of the setting, at least?
Can't do it. Can't do it. Not feeling it. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like the picture. It's fine. I'll get used to it.
You can always adjust, like you can take some of the stuff off, put different stuff for the case.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure. Yeah, no, it's fine. I guess. I don't know. Does it sound okay?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Looks better. Sounds better.
Okay. Yeah, what's different? I mean, what's...
Built a wall. Put together the
Oh,
desk.
this is new.
Shelves. Yep.
Yeah, that's new. Okay.
Yep.
Good. All right.
Loves the chairs.
You like the chairs?
Love
guys?
the
Yeah.
chairs.
Good. Oh, Mike's here and Mutt's here. Good, good.
Not sure about the fridge, but Justin was really into it.
Yeah, I don't like the fridge. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Shh, listen,
Yeah, that was
listen.
the other thing.
Yeah.
I can hear it. I heard right the minute I walked in, I heard
The
it.
boys can have some cold ones, though, during the show. You know?
Yeah, why isn't the fridge in here? I know you don't care about the show. But why is the fridge here?
It blocked off that corner there.
Maybe why? No, actually, I don't want you in here. I want you to just sit here and block the corner. I don't like that. I don't. It's that noise is annoying me. Everyone be quiet for a moment. You hear it?
A little whistle, yeah.
I do hear it. Yeah.
I thought it was a truck when I walked in. It's the first thing I heard.
I didn't realize it was the fridge, but I do hear it. Yeah.
Oh, I can unplug it.
I'll get it.
There we go. Much more peaceful. Oh.
He didn't do it yet, Mike.
Oh, really? The sound is gone.
Because he unplugged his headphones. I don't know if he knows that. His headphone jack came out, so we're not hearing what he was hearing now.
Gotcha.
Unless that was the issue.
Might have been. I don't think it was the
It might have been
fridge.
your headphones.
I think it was just
I don't
your
want to say
headphones.
this.
I could hear the fridge.
I hear nothing right now.
Yeah, the buzz is gone.
Plug your headphones back in.
My headphones were plugged in the whole time.
I heard the buzz.
Oh, when you stood up, the minute you stood up, something changed.
No, the buzz is gone from the fridge.
Yeah, but I heard. I'm with he's trying to say there was never a buzz. There was a buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's gone. I don't hear it. Yeah, it seems, am I further away?
I don't think so.
No,
you're
you're
actually closer.
I'm closer.
Yeah, because that wall had the new wall had to come off the old wall.
Okay,
The room's weird. Yeah,
Right.
but you're
Just
locked
put
in for
whatever-
another year. So,
Well, just kind of whatever fit went on the wall kind of thing.
well, you need shelves. Shelves are good.
No, I just mean items.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You said keep it simple.
Yeah. We did that. The Andy Rooney book is up there. I was concerned. The Milton Berle. It's good. I was thinking of the show history that comes right to my mind. It's fine. No, you guys put some work into it, I think. It's nice. Yeah, it's good. Good. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't looking right. Simple was fine, I think.
Right. You didn't want the couch. We sent some pictures over that you could tell you didn't like.
The couch was never going to happen.
Yeah.
No. No. How do you guys feel sitting there? I'm way closer to these guys.
Yes,
Oh,
Mike
yeah.
brought that up earlier. I don't know if you're
It was
gonna
terrible.
like
That's not going to last.
The room
Luckily, I
shape
can't
is
see
just-
Well, I just won't do the show anymore. That can't, it's too close.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah, I don't.
We can do that.
Want to pick those up?
Yeah, this is better. I feel better with this.
Well, we didn't think you would want to be on it.
This is like a real talk show. Now you're like
no, I'm
diagonally
looking
across.
at it.
Yeah, now
Your eye contact with me for. That's better.
Might I hear you've been on vacation?
Now,
This is better. A little better.
it looks good
Yeah.
to you.
Uh-huh.
I think visually for all of us, it's a better situation.
Right.
To the public,
Yeah.
not so much right now.
On YouTube.
Because you are not present on YouTube at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, Gonzo.
Yeah, kill it. You can just do the show. Do we need to be on YouTube?
No.
I don't think we necessarily have a problem with chicken fry anymore, but they referenced you in a TikTok video the other day. Basically, I don't know if you know, TikTok's shutting down soon again, or may shut down.
I saw she was at some event.
She was at some festival or something, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Coachella?
Probably.
I
Yeah.
don't know. So they did a video, and it was all about like, oh, the world was ending.
Again, I've not mentioned these people in months. Just remember this. So I haven't seen this clip. Is this with the people who are in that car with that
no
crew she was with?
She was with the crew. I guess they were in D.C. and they were talking like
some
lawmakers.
crew.
And,
Jesus Christ.
Cory Booker they were talking to
Yeah.
at some point.
Go ahead.
But they're talking about TikTok and saving it, and at this point here.
Of someone reacting to someone else watching someone else play video games went unclipped by the chat.
Alpha male podcast discussions of cold plunges and how to gaslight women fell on deaf ears.
So that point specifically was all video of just you.
Oh, yeah?
gaslighting women. And all
I
that, yeah.
mean,
Alpha male cold
shut your
plunges.
shut your cunt mouth with that. Really, I have no time for that. Like gaslighting what? Gaslight. Now I'm mad again. Like in Dave's gonna call me and get, but shut your fucking mouth. Like you're the one who went to Dave and cried and got me fired. Like who's gaslighting who here? Where's the gaslighting? You know,
I don't know what the
I'm
fuck
still
don't know-
gaslighting
I don't
means
mean
anymore.
still, so I
I'm calling
understand.
Josh Richards a cunt. By the way, that's him, right?
Oh.
I think that.
No,
I think
no.
he probably wrote that line.
Yeah, I mean, just shut up, take a shower, like just like leave me alone. Like you want to get into a war with me, Chicken Fry? You want to do that again? Because I'm done. Like I'm done. I have no patience. I'll unload every clip I have on you if you do that. Every single clip. So just tread lightly. That's what I'd say. Dare me. You know, I don't have time for that. The gaslighting. But Dave allows that. That shit he allows.
Right.
Like, shut the fuck up. Oh, go away. You know, I don't know if she was offered the money or not. I've had people tell me that's not true. I don't know. Maybe she should have taken it. Like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to do a fucking show. Gaslighting. Shut up, you turd. Dummy. Idiot. I mean, Jesus Christ.
That was months after that was discussed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Katie Nolan, another idiot. Just go away. All of you go away. Ugh. If a guy's an asshole, say he's an asshole. If a girl's an asshole, say he's an asshole. If a guy's a cunt, I'll say he's a cunt. If a girl's a cunt, I'll say she's a cunt. I've been doing this for fucking 15 years. I don't have time for bringing in LaPaglia to tell me that, go away. Just be happy because 10 years from now, nobody's going to care about you at all. You tried to be Alex Cooper. You failed. You failed. So, yeah, gaslighting you. Yeah. All I know is you said you were a Taylor Swift fan, and then or you said you hated Taylor Swift. You went to her concert. You got all worked up.
Hey,
you went to
don't-
Dave.
it's too far.
You went to Dave and asked to
The other stuff is fine.
and asked to get me fired. So it's like, leave me. You want to do this? I'll make the show every day about you. No problem. No problem. That freak show crew you were hanging with in those pictures the other day. Oh my God. Fred Gwynn. I don't have any, I have no time for this stuff. None. I've moved on, but when I hear shit like that, it's like, I didn't even know this happened.
Yeah.
But again, she's welcome to come in here. I'm sure she will. You know?
Been in here before.
Right.
That's
Use
true.
your studio.
Yeah. Burn that chair. So I have new ones. I whatever.
You
Go
do
away.
seem to have a good grasp on who you are, constantly doing cold plunges.
Yeah, what is that? I
I
didn't
think
know
you're
what it means.
Rogan or something, I guess.
They think I'm his big right winger, right?
Yeah, I think that's just a general stereotype
Right.
that they've put you
Well,
in.
she's a spectacularly stupid person. Like, I don't, you know.
I think she thinks your podcast is you giving like Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
advice.
yeah.
Where you're like, here's how you get women. You treat them like shit.
Yeah.
And you go work
I
out.
don't even know that. I don't even know. I know that is, but I've never listened to a second of anything he's ever said.
I think he's like
Yeah.
alpha male type shit.
Oh, ugh, what a vomit. And what has she done the last 3 months? Is the pity tour over?
She's trying to save TikTok, I guess.
Yeah, great. Good for her. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, fuck off. Josh Rich is a cunt and she stinks. What do you got, one?
Not much else. I joked about it earlier, but I do think Portnoy buying that horse yesterday. Yeah, I'll be curious if he talks about it tomorrow, if he's going to sell micro shares to Barstool fans and try to bring fans into racing. That would be.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So he bought a horse for $575,000
Okay,
yesterday. This
good.
2-year-old filly out of Tappet, probably run this summer at some point. But a lot of these companies, what they do, and he's building the stable, they sell like 1% of the horse to the. You can buy 1% of the horse,
Yeah.
but you get ownership stake in it. You're not going to make any money, but you get all the perks of an owner. You get to sit in owner seats, VIP treatment. I'm curious if he's going to bring this Barstool crowd into racing with him. That'd be a big deal. Be a big deal if he does do that.
What would you title that transaction when you have to send that?
I think it's Go Gray Stables, right? Like it's My Racehorse is MyRacehorse.com is the company that does it now.
Yeah.
He's the Go Gray
He
Stables.
didn't really get the joke, Mike. It's okay.
It's all right.
He's saying, like,
I did- I'm sorry.
like the Rob Bradford 5K. What would you then if you?
Oh,
spent-
what would I do?
Like, what is 1% of 5?
The Barstool Fund. I push up a Barstool Fund.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Pretend I was donating to
Would
the
you spend
restaurants.
$5,700? That's 1%, right? $5,700. Yeah.
I could not afford that. No. That'd be
Would
out
you
of my
like to
price
though?
range.
Is that something you want? If you had money, if you elected to have it like work for a living?
I was offered a very small share, like $500,000. I've always said no. I said no.
What?
You can buy shares.
What an idiot!
Yeah. I've not done it yet. Not saying
I'm saying if you had money like Dave had, would you be buying horses?
Yeah, like shares of horses, yes, because you get VIP treatment at the race course. Yes, I would be doing that.
If you own,
I've not
Mr.
done it.
Manansky?
Why don't you just
I don't have it. I don't have money.
why don't you just get the VIP treatment and not buy the horse if you have that kind of money? VIP treatment.
Owners top hat off.
Owners get
Some more peanuts, Mr. Manansky.
owners get to,
VIP treatment.
you get better seating.
De-shell these for me, boy.
You get to go to the paddock.
Schweppes is not going to open itself. VIP treatment.
You do. It's a good deal. You get preferred parking as an owner. You get an owner pass and get in early.
Preferred parking.
Like in Saratoga, you can go in and watch the horses work out.
Hold on. Everyone hold on. Mr. Manansky, take a left. Mutt in a full tuxedo.
I would do that.
Owns
Yes.
1% of a horse.
Yes. But it would piss off the racing traditionalists who are like anti-barstool, getting them in.
Well, if you did it?
No, if Dave did do this. I'm curious if he'll end up doing it. But maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just race for himself.
It's weird that you wouldn't. So if, we're just different people. So I said to you, would you like to have 1% of a horse or buy into a horse? If you had that kind of money, I would say yes. I'd be like, yes, I'd want to like breed a champion. Mutt's like, yeah, I want to sit in a better seat.
It's a lot. The breed, it's a lot of money. That's real.
Well, I'm saying if you have Dave money. I mean, Dave has.
Well, that's what clearly. I think that's why he's doing it because he can. This horse can be.
I'm talking
his
about
mare
you.
in the breeding
I'm talking
shed.
about you.
you think Dave's doing it to get better parking?
No, I think he's doing because he has money to spend. He likes racing, which is great for the.
So let's say Dave has
sport.
$800 million, just for argument's sake.
Sure.
If you had that, would you spend $1 million on a horse that you thought could win the Kentucky
that
Derby?
money, yeah.
That's
I would
what I'm
do that.
saying. Yeah.
But I was very. I like Dave not buying into that horse you guys talked about last week on Unnamed. They offered him that 10% share.
Well, it's like, can I have
and
a
he said
third slice
no.
of pizza? You can have a fourth slice, sir.
It's almost place of unlimited soda. Unlimited soda. You'd see?
VIP.
Can we get you a refill?
Oh, you're not an owner? No.
I just picture like the really like sophisticated guy pulling over and being like, next time you don't have to wear a shirt that says VIP. We already know. Like you've proven the point. What? 1%'s $5,700. That's not bad.
It's out of my price range.
Is
right
it
now.
like 1% 10 times though? Like do you sell like?
No, sometimes you can sell as little as like 1 of 1% just to get people involved so they can
Right.
experience the sport. Like
And they get like all the same perks that like Portnoy.
No
gets?
way. No chance.
not like, but
Yeah,
I'll give you
who's
an
the guy
example.
that looks like Ric Flair?
So the who? What do you mean?
Bob
Baffert.
Yeah. Like Mutt's not getting the same thing as like Dwayne Lucas.
They're also trainers, not
Well,
owners.
you know what I'm saying, or whoever. Like, you know,
Well, I'll give you an example, Justin. So Pennsylvania Derby this year, the horse that won was my racehorse. So there were like 90 or 100
hold on.
owners.
Prepare to be dazzled. You've never been dazzled. This is like Henry Hill going into the Copa. This is
when they
just get Mutt's like you two every time. It's the horse thing. I mean, union delegate. Go ahead.
When the horse won, and they took the winner.
Your horse won.
Not my horse won.
I thought you said my horse won.
My
That's
racehorse.
what it's called.
The group they sell
His mother was a mother.
my racehorse company that sells micro shares, right?
Yeah.
One of their horses won the Pennsylvania Derby Grade 1 race. There were like 500 or 600 owners on the track to take the picture with the horse, and so you got to be in the winner's circle photo. Again, for you, it doesn't matter,
didn't think of that.
asshole. But it, like, I don't know what the experience would be for you. Like, go to I don't know, something with the Masters, something at Augusta. I don't know what that would be for you.
Sure,
for
but you're
racing
not.
fans,
But you're not really part of it. If you're one of the 600 owners.
Yes,
But
you owned a
you had
horse
no-
that
you
won a
had
Grade
no-
1
you had-
race.
you
A
had-
fucking big
You
deal.
had nothing to do with it.
You owned a micro share.
Nothing. But you owned a micro
You
share.
got to go on the track and take a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cool winner's photo circle.
But you had nothing to do with the breeding or the racing
no,
or
you
the
just bought in.
strategy.
That's why Dave didn't buy into this Derby.
Right.
horse
That's
at
why I
all.
don't think he's gonna have people do that.
The term micro share is demeaning.
Oh, it is.
It feels
insulting.
They
Yeah.
are. They're micro shares. 1%.
So you could buy in some horse right now, some elite
For like
horse.
$500. Yeah, it's like you. Right, you're
Why not
probably
do
right.
that? You could have been in the picture.
Same way
You
Dave did.
you can buy into thank you
Hi, oh
note.
my, with Mutt in the picture like Napoleon. It's the horse.
You can buy into thank you note for $144. That gets you 0.02% of a share.
Yeah, some will go really, really.
So if you
small.
buy
Micro,
one,
micro,
so if you
micro.
buy 1% of that horse that Dave bought, and the horse turns out to be Secretariat, you will get money back.
If it's a full 1% share, yeah.
but you're
'cause the breeding
but you're
rights.
putting the money in, assuming you're not going to make any money.
No, it's just to have those ownership privileges and to.
VIP
But you're also getting
and
one.
and the picture. Is the VIP in your mind stand for a very important picture?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like eating the most wings at a restaurant.
I don't really.
That's impressive.
I don't really under like.
But you're also getting
You get a
1%.
T-shirt.
It's like taking a picture of the Easter Bunny at the Burlington Mall. I don't really understand. Like, how far? 600 people are a lot. Do we have that picture of the?
Go to the winner's circle photo of the Pennsylvania Derby.
It must look like. It was Gillette Stadium.
It took 10 minutes.
There's 600 people.
It took 10 minutes to get
Yeah,
all the people
I bet
on
you
the
600
track.
people brought their kids.
Yeah, it was
probably
10 minutes to get them
3,000
out onto the track.
Do you have the specific thing for them to look up?
Pennsylvania Derby winner's photo. It was a D. Wayne Lucas. horse.
2024.
Yeah, just this past
Okay, got it.
September something.
Still alive, D. Wayne Lucas?
Still with us, yeah.
He's buddies with Letterman.
Was
I
it
remember.
Seize the Gray?
Yes, unfortunately, yes. Good for them, bad for them.
Dead ticket?
Yeah, I can't. They give him the easy lead.
Hey, you gave me a Chasing Greens winner, Davis Riley. I used your guy.
I gave you 2 winners.
What was the other one?
Corey Connors, top Canadian.
I was running.
I
with-
gave
I was
you
running,
that.
I was running with Corey Connors. He's my guy. I've had Corey Connors forever.
You wouldn't have
That's-
digged through and found that on
Sure,
DraftKings.
of course I would have.
I love. Okay, gotcha.
You love what?
I love DraftKings, but you wouldn't have dug deep.
Certainly I would have. So, yeah, Chasing Greens. That's some
Top
winners.
30, Davis Riley.
It
Was.
is a big picture, I guess. There's
Thank you.
quite a lot of them.
Is it? Let me see.
And it's a once in a lifetime
Nice section.
experience.
Have you put yourself in that picture or no?
I have not. I'm sure Don the
Had to be
jeweler
taken
will
out of
know.
space.
But also, you're buying if you're buying
Right
1%
now.
of Port.
Don't do the mug shot. Let's get a funny mug picture.
Oh,
You're buying-
I'm saying don't. Go ahead.
You're buying 1% of Dave's 10%.
No,
Right?
Dave
bought the horse.
Dave bought yesterday was from the OBS sale at April, which is 2-year-old and training sale. The horse was one of the fastest horses there. He spent $575,000.
Full horse.
I don't know if I think he was with Bradley Weisborg, his buddy there. I think that he's part of that ownership group. But this is his own horse.
Shut
It's
up. This
different
sounds
than-
like a bad Mudstack
Derby
podcast
horse.
audio. It's just did you mic? What were you supposed to microwave yesterday,
I
Justin?
have I wasn't able to go home and get the microwave, so I have a microwave today to microwave Peeps.
Peeps. Okay.
Yeah,
You have a microwave here to microwave?
in my
it?
car.
You have a microwave in your car.
Yes.
Why did the microwave have to be here?
Yeah, you could do it at home.
Well, because I didn't get home until
Yeah, well, do you have a microwave at home?
I do.
Why don't you just do it at home when you get home today?
Because I don't. He said it explodes, so I have like a.
Yeah, but you can clean the microwave, right?
It won't explode at home.
The
It'll only
microwave doesn't
here.
explode.
the Peeps explode.
Oh, I thought he meant like.
What?
You think the microwave explodes?
So you brought it here?
Holy shit.
Are you a fucking idiot? Why would the microwave explode if Peeps are in it?
I don't know.
What is-
That's what he said. That's
why,
what Mutt said.
why would it be better for the explosion to take place here?
Yeah, but we're
Where's
not
Mutt?
safe now.
Where's Mutt? Oppenheimer? There's Peeps? What the fuck is he gonna? What are you talking about? So wait, when Mutt said that, what did you think happened?
I thought like
So you put 6 Peeps in the microwave.
it's kind of like when you put like a fork in the microwave.
Why would it be like that?
Why would
I
a
don't know, he
peep be
said-
like a fork?
He said it. He said it explodes.
So you took it to mean the microwave.
He said,
Don't you think that would be like a known phenomenon? Like with like people would do that, like put Peeps in microwaves and microwaves are exploding.
Justin's like
well,
Mythbusters.
man,
That's-
I'm not privy
You
to
picture
everything.
like shattered glass, like.
I don't know.
So I think I could be wrong. Call Mutt, because we might be wrong, guys. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know if we need Mutt for this.
I didn't want to look this up.
You didn't want to look it up.
I didn't want to look it up because I wanted to be to
Genuine.
see- yeah, that I wanted
So
to.
I hate to
do
ironically
science.
burst your bubble here, but I think we're gonna solve this now. Like, imagine you just hear just a microwave that explodes in the background. Mutt dies. This will be no answering Mutt, I predict. Nobody hard to get on the phone. He doesn't do anything.
You.
You're probably not watching the show right now, are you?
I'm not. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Justin for edification's sake, Justin purchased a microwave, right? Is that right, Justin? Or no?
Yes.
He purchased a microwave because his fear was when you said you put the Peeps in it and it explodes. He thought you meant the microwave explodes. To be clear, you meant the Peeps, right?
Is that what you meant?
Right.
Justin, go ahead.
Yeah, you said the only thing to do with Peeps is put it in the microwave and it explodes.
You
I'm
meant
pretty sure I said they in this case are it meaning the peep.
Yeah,
not the
like
microwave.
they blow up
Yeah.
like an explosion inside the microwave.
but you thought the microwave exploded.
Well, I don't think it's like a big like atomic bomb, but I thought, poof.
Like the light inside the microwave.
Yeah, like something.
So
Yeah, but
you mean the Peeps
they
themselves?
sort of,
They
bubble,
burst.
They bubble up and sort of burst. Yeah.
You weren't
That's
costing your
awesome.
parents a microwave every time you did this as a child.
I feel like this would be a much bigger story if this was happening. Did you hear? Did you hear you were the leadoff story on Unnamed again today?
No, I've been right. I did not watch. I'll watch the podcast.
All right, good.
What's
All
today's
right,
topic?
all right, goodbye.
Stupid I
I
am,
like
dumb
you
I
dog.
am.
Like a big you're writing your dumb thing. Goodbye. 100,000 people watch this, and Mutt's writing a stupid Mutt stack. I could be eating fucking caviar. Guy.
Mutt was upset with me about that bit for some reason.
Oh, off the air, even more so. Yeah.
Why?
Furious,
Dude,
Dave.
I
No.
didn't say
Are
anything
you
bad.
surprised how angry he was, Dave? Off the air?
It was incredible.
Yeah, it was an ultimatum.
I don't
It shows
believe-
you.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
was
that.
surprised. Yeah, he's a sensitive guy. He's a sensitive soul.
I didn't think I crossed any line.
I just like we put the picture up on the name too of like the 700 people around that horse. It looks so stupid. I'm just looking at Justin's so dumb. What?
Hi, I'm Justin, and this is Peeps in the Microwave.
Well, then Mutt should have said explode.
He's just like
the
Bill Nye the
peeps
Science
themselves
Guy.
explode.
They fucking laugh when he blows
Maybe
up.
we're thinking of something.
Well, they're not wired
like
with
a
dynamite,
grenade.
Justin. They're fucking peeps.
I don't know. If you were to tell me that,
All right, do you have the microwave here?
it's in my car.
Do you have the peeps here?
I have 4 peeps.
Go plug it in and do it.
Wait, can I ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead. Justin, hold on.
Hold on.
Why would an explosion here be better than at your house?
Because the microwave in my house is like attached to above the stove, and so I don't know how to get rid
Yeah,
of
the whole house would blow up.
Okay,
Stupid.
Well, I
Explosion would
guess
kill
my
Bubba.
thing is it would blow. This place would blow up. You see,
That's true.
just in sacrificing this room
I was,
for.
no, it's not that room. I was going to do it in the other room.
All right, do it later.
You see,
He's just covered in.
no, that room would be ground zero.
That room is fine. That room is
I didn't think it was a big explosion. I didn't think it was like a boom.
So you thought the microwave would break?
It's like Gremlins. Have you
Yes,
seen
I thought-
Gremlins?
No.
You would like Gremlins.
Oh, come on.
I've not seen Gremlins.
You would like Gremlins. They explode. They explode in the microwave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Justin's like Wile E. Coyote. His face is covered in ash.
Sugar all over it.
Shit. Netflix also does Down for Love, which is Down syndrome people trying to.
This is
find
getting a
love.
little.
My God. Really?
That
Another
one's
show
on the-
Justin
that
go
one's coming
undercover
up
for.
next.
Huh.
Even the autism thing is like, hey, look at these retards.
Did you date a girl? Did you tell me that, Justin? You dated a girl with Down syndrome in high school?
No, but I fucked one.
What?
What?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, Jesus.
Definitely a play. You really believe he's kidding?
It was gonna take.
Holy shit.
That should be illegal. I just Justin's like, yeah, I'm just dating a girl. She has Down syndrome. For the show, we have to run with that thing.
It'd be better if he was like, no, just for fucking. Nothing serious.
She's not
Friends with
retarded. Just she has Down syndrome.
She's not girlfriend material.
Awesome, man.
Would you hire somebody for Girl on the Hill who had Down syndrome? If
Not to get too personal, but we did have a
Just
woman.
primo ass.
We did have a woman who worked
I saw
there.
something on Twitter the other day where some girl with Down syndrome, people were saying it was hot. I'm like, you fucking people are insane.
Those go ever since the Victoria's Secret gal that pops up every once in a while.
Yeah.
There was a waitress that worked there, and her sister was an adult, and she had Down syndrome, and she would help out and like.
She must have
set
been
the
responsible for the
tables.
mac and cheese that night.
Mac and cheese was great. No, that's not true. I was.
Is that why there was shit in there? Is that what
It was
happened?
not shit. It was great mac and cheese. But no, she's great.
She's great.
Yeah,
Great at what?
she's just a good vibe to have.
Oh, she is.
Yes.
Okay.
Down syndrome people work very hard.
That
Mike's
feels-
favorite comedian. Mike was telling me about how his favorite comedian actually owns like a coffee shop where all Down syndrome people work there.
Is that what Steve just pitched
I was-
them, or no?
Oh, I see.
I'll get the
I
joke.
guess that's what he's saying, Steve.
No, doesn't Shane Gillis own like a bakery full of Down syndrome people?
Oh, I didn't. If he does, I didn't know.
Oh, because isn't he have a special needs sister or something?
Yeah.
Oh, he does? That's very
not
nice.
not a cousin or something.
Oh,
I don't really
That's
know.
nice. But you didn't date this girl at Girl on the Hill.
No, I did not.
What if she asked you out on a date? What would you say? If she was like had a crush on you.
I'd probably go
Because
out.
she might be into like Legos and Star Wars, and maybe she thought you were a kindred soul.
I'd probably go out with her and her sister, and we'd have a nice time. And then I'd say, "This is very nice, but I don't think of you in a romantic way."
I'll do it myself. Or whatever I said in that masseuse.
Why's your sister have to be there?
Well, for I understand that.
Chaperone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
her
can-
sister.
You can take care of her.
No, because I don't know her.
That girl goes to put marshmallows in the microwave. It's like, no!
These are good people.
I'm sure they're very nice.
Hello?
You weighed 109 pounds?
Yeah.
What? That's not true. 109 pounds?
Yeah.
How
Like
tall-
if you look at the mini golf.
No, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look at me.
Well, no.
How tall are you?
telling-
How tall are you? 6'1"?
6'1.5", yeah.
Tweet that out.
So
I'm
6'1".
sure. So Clemmer.
No, I think it's already out there. It's already, yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's already out there. So the mini golf in the Hamptons,
No,
you're
like-
saying?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not out.
Yeah.
The mini golf in the Hamptons, I was 109.
Why were you? I don't want to rehash Kevin Clancy questions, but why were you down to 109 pounds? All the crying?
No, I had to cry. That wasn't crying yet. That was pre-crying.
Were you crying? Were you actually
no.
crying to your wife? Like, crying?
Yeah, every day is I probably exaggerated a bit there, but yeah.
But do you mean like weeping or complaining?
Yeah, were you crying like?
No, I tears. Tears. Like, we need this Airbnb.
Was she
and I
more-
was just
was she
like,
embarrassed?
What the fuck have I? No, I was just like, what the fuck have I done? Like, I just moved my whole family, and I don't fit into this job. I don't know what I'm doing.
What were you eating? Clemmer,
I hate it.
Clemmer, 109 pounds is that's like you could have died, which would have been unbelievable. You looked like to me. You looked like when Elliot saw E.T. when he was super pale and he was like lying down on the which is a kid freaked the fuck out of me.
Yeah, but E.T. had some weight in his torso at least. That didn't have that.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. You weighed yourself at 100. Didn't your wife want to intervene?
No, she was really concerned. Like, she's like, you need to talk to somebody. So
Did she think this was a big improv bit? One of your famous improv bits? Or no?
No, it was pretty clear. I wasn't joking around. Yeah, like, no, it was just like, I was a mess, you know, and I hadn't eaten in like a month.
Yeah. What?
Like, if I ate, I would just have like horrible diarrhea and I'd lose my appetite. So I would like try to eat, I like nibble on stuff. It was bad.
If this is true, he put on a tremendously brave face through all this. I don't remember this period.
Let's talk milk duds.
So you're telling me when I bullied you out of the Wilbur, you were 109 pounds?
No, like the mini golf, I was 100.
Yeah, but the Wilbur wasn't the Wilbur like 2 days after the mini golf in the Hamptons? It was the same week.
That time, like that whole month, like the Dave Portnoy show and like right after Idol and everything, like I was a mess. I had total anxiety.
What do you weigh now?
All the time. I weigh 141.
Yeah, you're getting the 120s again. You look a little beefy.
No.
I like the 122, Dave. No,
I'd say that'd be perfect.
That's a good way.
Yeah.
No, I've gained 10 pounds since I stopped drinking.
That's the first time in history anybody's lost weight, stopped drinking.
Yeah.
My stomach is so much better now. Like I don't have diarrhea all the time.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, so like that's been like the big difference. Honestly, it's been crazy. Like I have like a much better appetite. I'm eating more. It's great. I feel healthy. Like I feel a lot better. Quitting drinking is like a really like it's like really like it's like changed like a big part of my life.
Yeah, no, you seem like you're really a happy, fulfilled guy when you're watching Minecraft movie by yourself and kids are throwing popcorn on you during the movie.
No one threw popcorn on me.
No one threw
popcorn on me.
All right.
I was at the big Lincoln Square IMAX.
Well, I'm glad as a friend, I am glad you're better. I feel bad that you couldn't reach out to me in that situation, but I am glad you're better. That 109 pounds is fucking insane, Dave. No,
that is madness.
That is like Harry's
what
weight.
was Mick at?
Oh, 40?
No, he's
I think he
even
was
lower.
lower than that. Yeah,
120, I think.
Oh yeah. That sounds right.
Jesus.
Imagine being Clemmer listening to that. Like we were all concerned about Mick.
I was taller, way taller than Mick, right?
Oh yeah,
couple inches. Yeah.
Yeah, a good couple.
Oh, I'm a lot taller. Oh, the Nick.
Clemmer's like
yeah,
6'1".
Like,
yeah.
Like look at my cheekbones in some of those videos. They got cut glass. Like it was really bad.
Glass. That's like too dramatic. Justin, what are your thoughts? Clemmer, there's like four of you. Four of Clemmers at one point. It was you almost.
That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it. 109 pounds. I think I weighed that when I was in like third grade.
Oh, definitely.
Second grade.
What's your goal? You want to get like 160?
Yeah, my first goal was to hit like what BMI considers healthy weight because I've never been that my entire life.
I mean, do you have an eating disorder?
I just don't eat a lot, and my stomach's always had issues. And like I said, this is the longest stretch I've had, even as a kid, where I haven't had stomach.
Now, have you talked to a doctor about this, or just KFC?
I've talked to a doctor, and the doctor. Oh, doctor! No, I've talked to doctors about it.
Always happier about their eating disorder. All right, goodbye. What's wrong with you? Doesn't it just seem weird today?
Well,
okay.
Took you a while. You want a Justin episode today?
What's going on? Oh no. Are you quitting?
Took you a long time to get here. I thought you would have got here quicker.
I thought it was just because of the paralyzed.
I knew you were going to sense
money
it.
from.
I knew you were going to sense it.
Sniffed it out.
What?
I got a text at 9:30 today.
Oh no.
I've been seeing a girl for a couple months.
You have?
Yeah, and it's no more.
Why are you keeping that quiet?
You know, just it wasn't anything like.
Look at you
super
gonna
serious.
cry.
Yeah, no, it's
He's an emotional guy.
Yeah.
You said it wasn't super serious. Now you're about to cry about
It was decently serious.
She got her period?
No.
What happened? Give us the story.
So it was actually when Dave talked to
Did
Mick.
you know about this girl, Dave?
No, I had no idea, but the emotion I saw this morning was
When Dave talked to who?
When Dave said to Mick, he's like, "Hey Mick, why don't you go out on dates 3 times a week?"
Oh yeah, right.
I thought to myself,
Which I thought was a compliment.
I
honestly.
thought it was as well.
So it's Dave's fault.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
no,
yeah,
it's
well, yeah.
he experienced a beautiful thing, which is all I wanted Mick to experience.
Right.
So I was like, oh, well, why don't I do that? So I joined Bumble for a little bit. I went out on some dates. Met some,
Baby Bumble or Bumble?
regular Bumble.
Okay.
You know,
I don't know.
We'd go on dates like a couple times a week.
What was her?
with
Do you
different
want
people.
to give her first name or no? I mean, first name feels. Well, give me a first name that we can just so we can talk on.
Her name was
Even-
Kate.
Okay. Well, why don't you give a different name? That's my fucking kid's
Yeah,
name.
well,
Okay. Well, I don't know. It's
Was it Kate?
It was.
Was it Kate?
Different Kate.
Okay, good. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
God, it'd be a tough
She's
prom.
going to college.
It'd be a tough prom this
She's
year.
going to
Like-
college. It's just
Alexia
tough.
prom would be a tough day in my life. We'll give her name is Mary. Okay.
Mary.
Okay.
So
So you meet Mary,
we met Mary. I
Okay.
met Mary on Bumble. We
attractive woman.
attractive girl.
Have you seen her, Dave, or no?
No, I'm just learning.
Oh,
about
I know. This morning, I'm saying, yeah. Good sweater meat or no?
I was kind of hoping Justin would show a picture, but I didn't feel it was right to ask.
Bosomy?
For being-
I'm sure trying to get a picture of Mary because right now I see the Virgin Mary.
She's
That's-
voluptuous. I
You
think.
saw her.
No, I'm imagining.
No,
was the dinner conversation last night?
No, I had no idea.
Oh, were you with her last
Listen,
night?
this is raw. Can we not demean her in any way?
I'm trying to get a picture of my head of the two of them.
I get it, but
You
it's
asking if she's fat?
I don't know what does she look like. I don't know.
Voluptuous needs big tits, right?
He said that. I said, was she chesty?
Is it
Was she-
voluptuous fat?
Give me a
he
physical.
said he's a boob guy now. She's got to have big.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a great point.
Can I?
Can Dave look or no? I don't want to be insensitive.
Look at the smile on Dave's face. Wipe the smile off your face, you sicko.
You pervert.
No, I'm
You're
not.
Licking
loving
his
it.
lips
No,
right
Oh
now.
my god.
No, I'm not.
You are terrible. It's going to
No, I
spank
feel
back
I feel
immediately.
awful, and
This girl was never going to be with this. I don't know if she's going to be with him.
oh, shut up. That's not. Shut up.
Yeah.
I don't have any photos of her.
My boyfriend, every summer, he travels to his parents' house from his grandfather's
Well,
house. You know any photos of her?
She's only had him for one season.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not bad?
not bad at all.
See, he's
Really?
That's a little. He's like a little.
It's her outside of the Holloway
Oh,
house.
wow.
All right, Justin, continue with the story. You don't need to be fucking
Yeah, now he's bragging about it.
Go ahead. I'm sure she's
Can I
lovely.
see
Yeah.
that?
Dave, you fucking creep.
Yeah.
So what happened? Whatever you feel comfortable saying. If you don't want to feel comfortable, don't talk about it.
So yeah, so we're hanging out quite a bit, and she.
You keep it quiet because you want her to be show fodder?
Yeah, it was just
What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Well, we
From
kinda-
a show
I
perspective.
don't blame him.
From a show perspective, what do you think of that fodder?
We kind of keep relationships.
That's
quiet
smart.
on this
I don't
show.
blame him.
Not for
but-
you, Justin. You're a guinea pig. Dave?
Okay.
Got to do it. You got to bring her. Got to bring her in the world.
I don't.
I mean, yeah, she should be. She should have been here. Go ahead.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
So it was a few months ago. Did you
Yeah.
meet the family?
no.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
No.
She lives by herself.
She had roommates and
She
stuff.
had- but yeah, okay. So yeah, she's a
Yeah.
professional person, has a job.
Yep.
Okay, so it was going well.
Yeah, it was going great.
Okay, but you said it wasn't serious.
It was like getting there.
Okay,
And so
so did you guys go away
3
anywhere?
3 months
or-
is that like
Nope.
it's not
Yeah, 3
serious,
months
but
is
it's
a-
very close. It's especially if you
She
saw
your
her a
age
lot.
or no?
Yeah, that's a make or break.
Yeah.
You're getting close.
what'd you say?
She your age or no?
No.
Younger?
No.
Older?
Ooh, I
Fuck
like-
yes.
50?
No.
How old?
She was 35.
35.
Look at you,
Kids?
You fucking
Ooh.
stallion.
No kids.
No kids. Okay, barren. That's fine. No
She
big
still has
deal.
roommates at 35?
Good point, my thought.
This economy.
I don't want to shit all over her. I mean,
No. It was my
She
apologies.
pumps gas. So what? It's a living.
she doesn't pump gas.
Okay, she doesn't
That's
pump her
only
own gas.
That's
Is she a
only my
snob?
state. That's only my state.
No,
In
I
Oregon.
don't. I've started not pumping my own gas.
Anyway, go ahead. Continue. We're getting lost in the clouds here. Was she upset about the slave thing, the Star Wars thing? Was that the deal or no?
No.
Okay. Did she know about this show?
Yes.
Did she watch it or?
No.
Okay, good. That's good. Go ahead, Justin. Keep your shit together.
I'm trying.
Take a deep breath.
He's 1 hour off, like fresh
Okay.
off a
Terrible. It was
complete
terrible timing.
meltdown.
It wasn't a complete.
Not a
meltdown.
okay. I'm sorry, but it was raw emotion. It
I was
was
coming back from the bathroom.
I feel terrible. I actually feel bad for him.
And I could tell he was very emotional. And Dave was like, "Did you hear that?" And I see his phone, a long message. I thought someone died.
In a way, it looks like somebody did.
Well,
It sucks.
Go ahead.
It was almost. I thought Bubba was gone. But
no.
Yeah.
No,
oh, you wouldn't be hearing that, Bubba.
I wouldn't be here.
He would be. It's a show. You have to do it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So she said.
So sorry. So you're going along. I assume you've penetrated her.
I mean, we don't have to.
Well, I'm saying you guys had some intimacy.
I mean,
You
sure,
held her.
as people have.
Yeah,
as
sure, it's
people do.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, I don't know. You went on dates, like you had a nice thing going.
I asked
That's
as well.
nice.
I was
I'd say holding her is more intimate than actually.
I agree.
sex.
That's why I
Yeah,
said
was
that. Yeah.
beautifully said.
Did you tell her you loved her?
No,
No. Did you love her?
no.
Okay, good. Okay, that's. I'm saying. I think we're all wondering. It feels like you might have, but that's okay.
Oh.
Okay, so go ahead. So, all right, what happened? Again, if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it.
Well, she pretty much said like we have a lot in common. It was great. Like we did have a lot in common.
Like
But,
what?
Like she loved Taylor Swift, big Swiftie.
Oh, that's great.
She also liked other music that we're really into.
Sure,
that I'm
great.
really into.
Did you guys go to any concerts? Like, did you go out, movies, or
Yeah, we went to see movies and
Nice,
stuff. We were
okay.
planning on going to concerts and stuff.
were you ever seen in the wild by like a Minifan or no?
No,
Okay, good. Okay, she wasn't Laconia or anything.
no.
Okay, yeah. So,
Um,
Dave, do you think there's a chance he was lying about the Michigan thing? He was just hanging out with her that weekend. Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, it's possible.
There's nothing better than like that first few months of love.
Ah.
It's beautiful.
It gets stale quick.
Sex all the time. Anytime you wanted it.
I didn't.
Yeah,
That certainly.
sure does. Go ahead.
so yeah. So then she pretty much said like we're in like different spots in our lives. So,
Which is true, probably true,
Yeah,
right?
so-
Yeah,
it's probably for the best. But
feels like it. What was the?
Sucks.
What was the? Did they just come out of nowhere, blindsided?
oh yeah,
Really? This is to this morning?
Via text too.
Oh,
Gross. Just gross moves.
Yeah, that's
did you talk to her like last night?
mm-hmm.
Everything was good.
Yeah.
I mean, you thought.
yeah. So, but I guess she thought about things and
What do you think happened?
sucks. I don't know. She's,
everyone has the one theory in the back of their minds, probably.
What?
Like exes always pop up.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
no. She's like she talks about like at this point in her life she wants to like start a family and she just
Well,
doesn't think
why
that's-
aren't you? You might be there.
Clock's
I
ticking.
just don't think I guess she doesn't think I'm in that position right
Why
now.
not?
Just because I'm first of all because I'm not.
Well, I don't think that's true necessarily.
If I had a kid, I would go insane. I can't have a kid.
But I'm saying, but you wouldn't have that
Why?
conversation. I mean, I don't. Why?
I thought we would have this. It's tough. It's just
Did you have conversations like this?
Dave, you booked her yet or no?
no.
We are short a guest next week.
She'll be on Kane's corner next week.
Oh, sure. Kay will be on her corner. Well, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it sucks.
Am I the first person of the three of you to say that I'm sorry about this or no?
No, Dave did.
So two.
Oh,
two of
what do
us
you
have.
mean?
Two of us have.
And Montante did.
In my own way.
In his
my own
way.
They
in his
actually,
way.
believe it or not, they had a meeting beforehand. I walked to the bathroom.
Hey, that like a
He,
intervention.
he snuffed it instantly.
Yeah, they had a meeting where they're like, "How do we hide this?" Or
Well, I was like, listen, we're not
Hide this from the show.
something like that.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
I don't think we said
you-
how do we hide
no,
it.
no, no.
Why'd you word it like that?
We're trying to
I
protect
don't know,
him.
I
We're
wasn't-
trying to protect
I
him.
feel bad, but I mean, he was like about to. I didn't know if he was.
This is nothing compared to. After
Oh yeah,
you
there were
guys-
tears earlier.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was tough. It was out of nowhere. It's blinds. Bam.
Is it more that you're like? Is it because are you looking at your own inadequacies in your mind, or is it because you're just gonna miss her, or
Nope.
all of
Probably,
it?
probably shock value.
Yeah, it was just shock.
What's
value.
up? Yeah.
Are you gonna get right back on the horse though, and get after it again?
Why'd you say no to that? I think that's yes to all of the above.
What, you think
Well,
I'm-
I think it all ties in. I think it's all part of the whole thing.
yeah, it sucks.
Why do you think you're not
You just
ready?
got dumped. I mean, there's no.
Yeah.
I mean, that is-
What are you saying?
Well,
Like
but,
that?
but I mean, that is like a.
That was
is-
delicious.
It's not good. I feel bad for him, but that is like a flat out. You're not. I want to do this the rest of my life, and I don't think you're the person for it.
Yeah, it sucks.
But it's also not
I
fair.
don't think it's also. I agree. It's not
Right.
fair. I agree with you. I
doesn't
don't think.
sound like they had the conversation.
I don't think she's. Well, maybe they did.
No, not really.
Was she-
Everything was all sunshine, ponies, and Taylor Swift. It was great.
Like, I mean, that's a
I mean,
reason.
it is only 3 months.
That's
I mean,
a-
she's
that's a bad
she's
expression.
35.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, at some point she wants to have kids, right?
Yeah.
Did that ever come up conversationally?
No, not really. But she mentioned it in the text. So
She never mentioned that before.
That's a cunty move on her end. Then
No,
that's like,
let's not. You know.
She for a while would bring up the age difference, and I kept saying like how she thinks I would have a problem with it, and I kept saying I don't have a problem with
It's
it.
not that. It's also not like she's like 50. I mean,
oh, wait, you're 29, 28.
28.
you flip the genders, and that's perfectly
Oh,
normal.
100%.
Yeah, well, that's why I've said that multiple times. I said, Taylor Swift when she was 22 was dating like
Oh, don't do no.
John
See,
Mayer
I can
and
see
all
why
that.
she might not think
Yeah,
she's
also, yeah.
old enough to have kids at this point. Yeah. Well, I don't. Huh? But you did love her.
I didn't love her, but
Was this your first serious girl?
No.
Not girlfriend, but
Yes.
no, but it sucks. It sucks.
I
yeah.
think overall it's a net positive. Learn from it.
Oh yeah, I feel
Learn
great.
from it. Well, I'm saying going forward, learn from
If
it.
this had happened at 7 this morning, would you have not come in, or if it happened last night?
Oh no, I would have come in.
Yeah. least he didn't happen at dinner last night.
I know,
She mentioned her
she didn't
dinner
remember
last
dinner.
night?
No, no. I learned about it this morning.
Who knew about her?
No one really.
Nobody.
No.
Anth?
Bubba?
Anth?
No, Mark and Anth must have known about her.
No.
Really?
Yeah. There's no need.
Well, I mean, you could just say, I'm meeting this person. I like them. It's something you talk to your friends about.
Yeah. So.
9:40 a.m. text this morning. Can't say she's not show first.
Yeah. No, she knew it.
She knew.
Yeah. She texted me, said, should I do it after the show? I said, no, 9:40. Mary 9:40.
Ryan Gosling star.
Long,
No,
long
let's help him out.
message.
Oh, I mean, oh boy, you're about that story. I was searching. Was there anything in that text that particularly seemed cruel, or
No, nothing cruel. I mean, I think she.
what did you respond? How do you respond? I will say this, Justin. Because I think you really like her, so I'm not going to call her what Montante called her. But
I said cunty.
But, and I know I'm older, it's a different generation. You got to call.
Yeah.
We're in person. We're in person.
Yeah, I know, but at least you call. You don't text.
Yeah.
Because I mean, was a majority of your conversation via text?
No, we talk on the phone.
A couple times a day?
Like once a day.
Yeah, really focused on the show. But the
Shut up. Yeah.
but the-
yeah. You'll be fine on vacation for a week.
Colleen and I are fighting for our lives in Michigan. Just sitting there with this girl who's like, Jesus, I don't know. Is there any chance that you may be a father anyway with her, like a surprise couple
What
months
a
from
twist.
No.
now? No,
No.
you kept it. You wrapped up.
Yeah.
Or in the bum. You're just smart. Yeah.
There was no.
I actually think I think it's worse than that. Like 3 months is definitely.
I feel bad. Unlike you guys, I feel bad for him.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean like us?
Montante's laughing. Calling her.
get the fuck
It's a
outta
weird.
here.
This show is weird. The emotion is sometimes.
I disagree. Like Justin's a good guy. He's a caring guy.
Great guy.
He's a good guy. He's a caring guy. And this is a shit thing this woman did.
Absolutely.
Like,
No, I mean,
the text. No, I'm not denigrating. I'm not denigrating her. But that's a shit. That's a shit thing to do to her. I'm sure he treated her, very nice. And that's not the way to do
But
it.
realistically, 3
Disrespectful.
months is still dating.
3
They're
months
not
is-
full-fledged relationship.
You should not be texting to break up.
It should have been, let's go to dinner. Everything's normal, and then she breaks the news to him over dinner.
Around 4 or 5 months is when you have to have the
No,
conversation.
Yes.
Justin,
it's
you
still
wouldn't want to
normal.
go to dinner with her every dump you at dinner, would you?
I don't know.
A phone call.
Something a little more personal than that.
Is there a chance? Because this is what happens in these relationships sometimes, where like 2 weeks from now is like we're back together.
Yes, that's why he shouldn't say anything over the top here, but
Have I said anything over the top?
no.
What did you
not.
respond to her, if
You're
I might
respectful.
ask? Because you don't have to be verbatim, whether you feel
No,
comfortable saying.
thanks, Kate. I had fun. Hope we can
Mary,
remain
yeah.
friends. So
Mary,
Hope
spell
you
her
what?
name
Hope
wrong.
hope we can remain friends. So,
Do you really mean that or no?
yeah, she was great. So we had a lot in common. So
Oh, I feel so bad.
If she didn't like Taylor Swift, would you be this upset?
She didn't like Taylor Swift. We never would have.
That's how it was your common thing on.
Do you have that in Bumble?
Bumble?
You're a Swiftie?
I don't know. Let me re-download it.
Look how happy this guy was last night at dinner.
Oh, well, yeah. He's in
Puerto Rican
Great
pussy
move.
in his face.
You should see
We're going back to Hooters tonight.
I believe it.
The
He
wings.
said he was going there twice a week at one point.
Yeah,
The one in Shrewsbury. Yeah,
Kate loved it.
met good friends.
We'll get into it.
Justin and Kate.
I don't like the idea that they didn't talk about the kids stuff, and that's her primary reason.
That's her issue.
via text.
Yeah, you can't sprung
I don't
it.
love that.
Spring
If
it
you're
on
Justin, you're 28. That's up to her. She's 35. She's a woman. She has to broach that.
She has to talk about it in advance with him.
I actually think if 3 months in, she starts having that conversation, that's going to be like a date 1 or 2 conversation. Like, hey,
Yeah, 'cause
like we're just so you know, if we click down, like I'm in this spot. Because you can't look how
sundial's going
vulnerable he is.
Date one's probably tough.
No,
but
you know what I'm saying, early on.
early, very early.
What am I looking for right there? Instead of sundials running out. What the fuck am I thinking of? The fucking
clock?
sand?
Oh, the thing
Hourglass?
Hourglass.
Not a sundial.
How about your biological clock?
Yeah, that's the scientific way to say it.
First of all, you two
Sundial.
suck. You held off on this. What show is this?
No. We're trying to protect him. He's vulnerable.
That's
He's
not
crying.
your
He's
job.
crying.
That is not your job as a third chair. Definitely not your job.
First of all, I thought it was going to be very apparent.
Yeah, you're gonna
very
sniff out
early, and
instantaneously.
then the
He
show
was
just
okay
kind of
until I
started
mentioned the
moving.
paralyzed girl. I don't know if this is
His
one also
voice,
paralyzed?
his voice was different.
But he's weird anyway, though. You never know with him.
Yeah, just it's tough.
yeah, but you still normally would have pointed out his.
But he could just be like off sometimes.
we knew for a fact it was coming up today, and if
Is there a line in there, Justin, that's particularly devastating?
it's
You're
long,
sick.
it's long.
That's why I am who I am.
It's at least 250 to 300
That's
words.
too much.
Really, like a mud stack.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
kindness.
She did this before. Mustache probably already dropped before this news.
Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and overall
Oh, Jesus, that's very formal.
propensity for
Dave, no?
silliness.
Propensity.
That's the ChatGPT.
I don't even know that word to be completely. She's propensity for silliness.
Yeah, you're
Propensity.
that means you're willing to be silly. Yeah, you'll do it.
At this point in my life, I need to consider only serious relationships. Stop it.
Did she change any from when she copied and pasted the last guy she dumped like 5 months ago? Or do you think she kept it the same?
I don't know.
What do you think, Dave? This sounds like a monster to me.
No, she was great. I don't turn into that.
No.
What are you doing?
But you can be critical of her approach,
Yeah, I'm,
right?
I'm defending you here.
You didn't deserve this treatment.
Yes, I'm defending. You're back here.
Yeah, it's just I guess just things didn't work out. So
Yeah, but that's not fair. She never brought it up.
What if she-
what if she had said, "Hey, I want to have kids"?
probably would have said, I'm not in a position to do that right now.
No, she would have dumped you then. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't. She didn't specifically say right now I want to have.
No, but she's
kids. Like,
35.
Yeah,
Like,
she's, that's,
okay,
that's
but what
that's,
if- but
that's,
the hourglass.
But what
is,
if
you
he
know,
said, "All right, I
Sundial.
understand
Sundial,
that
yeah.
we've been dating for 3 months. I would love for this to get serious enough to work toward that." But realistically, like what you should
I will
be
say,
dating somebody
I
for
will
a
say,
year?
I care about Justin very much. This is a bit. Looking at him right now is a bit of an overreaction.
Well,
I'm saying for your own sake, you got to
Correct.
just
I
take
didn't know
it.
that.
Take a deep breath for your own sake. You
Yes.
want to go home, just go home.
I don't want
I don't want you.
home.
Okay, but I don't want you to be like you got to relax. Like you
No,
know,
I am. But
you don't have to cry. It's. I get that you, but like,
He'll be fine in a week.
I'll be fine in a couple days.
Yeah.
all right, okay. As long as you'll be all right, because I know how you get. That's all. I'm worried
What
about
do you mean
that's
how
all.
I get?
Well, you're like me. You tend to go on the dark side when things happen.
Oh, I'm not going to kill myself over
Okay.
this.
Well, text her that back. Say, I'll kill myself if we don't have one more time together.
How long were you two dating multiple people at one time through these apps? Like, did she commit to
I don't
just
know.
you at one point, or do you not know?
Justin's a solo kind of guy.
Yeah,
He's
I don't-
definitely
I don't
solo.
know. At one point, she asked me, she's like, "Oh, I bet you're seeing other people," and I was like, "No, I haven't been on Bumble or whatever for weeks since we started talking." So
And what did she say to that? Like,
she
what
said
was
that makes me feel really good.
That is somebody that's 30 years older than anybody Justin's ever dated.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. That's why you go with the young ones, Justin. See, they're not talking about having kids.
That's right. That's why you just fuck the teenagers, Justin.
That's right. That's smart. That's smart. Then you can break up with them and be like, I want to start having kids.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I mean, she kind of stinks. No, I mean that text is bad. I'm sure she's a very nice person.
That's a very telling way to handle.
Do you think the
situation.
roommates, Dave? You've been around roommates having sex with other roommates and kids, and I think the other roommates were like, "You got to do this."
Hey, how were you with the other roommates? Were you friendly?
Roommates were fine. I mean,
Yeah. Were they good friends, or was it just random roommates for work?
we were
or-
like friends, but
If one of the roommates doesn't like you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I look at Dave. I mean, it worked out.
That's
for all of us, yeah.
That's a Hollywood ending. That's rare.
What's your take on this, Dave? You're a man of romance.
First of all,
Give me a grade. Give a tech. What grade would you give her for sending that text? That's an F.
that is an F minus.
That's an F, right?
I disagree with you. I think
D minus.
I think this is a date. Let's go out. It's either dinner or drinks, and it's kind of like the walk home situation. Yeah,
that's
it's
a tough spot.
In a rom com, it's a walk home.
Okay,
No,
but
it's-
Dave, we're in
it's-
the real world, Dave.
What a weird way.
Does
that
he
your
look like
brain
Matthew
works.
McConaughey to
No,
you?
but
This is the real world.
It's the walk. Oh, it's on a walk.
No, it is a phone call.
It's a phone call. It's
It's a
right in
walk.
the middle.
It's a walk by the water. I know this for a fact.
Oh,
I've
get the
watched enough
fuck you.
fucking
Not 10
movies.
things.
Fuck
This is
you,
not.
Dave.
This is not. What's the one with Kate
It's not
Hudson
a
and
phone call.
McConaughey?
It's not a phone call.
It's not Sex in the City.
I know, but it's not a phone call. It's
And
in person.
Brains David is.
Either way, it's in person. However you want to put
It's a
that
phone
together.
call. All right, let's settle on phone call.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
If she called you on the phone, Justin, would you just take the L? Would you try to make a case for yourself, or
no, she
Yeah.
wants to do what she wants to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe better if you're.
Sometimes you
got
got to fight for love, though.
In a rom com, he is running to where she is right now.
It's too early. It's too early to fight for love.
Well, no.
How about you kidnap
probably
a kid
not.
and you bring it to her? Maybe no.
See,
It's throwing it out there,
we have kids now.
Yeah,
in
right.
a rom com, they're both dating new people, and
but they realize
Justin's having a great time though. She's
Younger.
not.
But she's like, right.
She comes
the one
crawling
that got
back.
away.
The one that got away, and then like 2 years later, they bump into each other just coincidentally.
Then it ends like, yeah, they're having dinner one night. She's like, oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. What's that? We're having a baby. Right. And then they get the hospital at the end. Yeah, that works.
Yep.
I mean, you'd be willing to knock her up, no?
No, absolutely not.
No.
No.
I'm surprised that you're so. I think you'd be a great dad. We joke around, but I think you'd be a good dad.
Great dad.
Yeah, like you care. Like
great.
seriously.
Great thing.
Okay, well, I don't want.
You legitimately care about things and have feelings. I don't think anyone else in this room does.
Well, I'm actually a great dad, but that's a different
Great dad,
conversation.
but feelings.
I have great feelings about my kids. Are you nuts?
I guess. Yeah.
What a shot!
I guess I'm working alone here, guys.
Unbelievable.
I'm working
We're
alone.
all stealing from retarded kids at the ice
How do you
skating
really
rink.
feel about Kirk?
Jesus God, you're seeing my kids are one of the greatest dads of all time. Do you not want to have kids because you think you'll be bad at it, or like
No, I just don't think I'm in a position to have kids right now.
financially?
Financially, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
See, I'm not asking specific. Does she make a nice living?
She made fine money,
Did she have like a retail job or a job or
like a job.
job? So the two of you together could, you
I
could
guess
do
we
okay.
never had this conversation.
And the biggest thing is having parents that are alive to watch them.
Thanks, Montante.
I'm just.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I'll go fuck them. I'm gonna drive home. I'll leave.
Can't be a good dad.
talk
if
to
your
my dad as
parents are
much as you
dead.
talk to yours at this point.
Hey, I know that's not true. My
Oh, is that
dad,
true?
my dad's still out there. He asked me to go play golf with him last month.
That's nice.
Drive
Did
down
you do
to
it?
Myrtle Beach now.
Drive down to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
Why don't you guys fly down there?
he's there.
Oh, he lives there in the
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah.
Oh, not full time or in the winter.
Oh, full time.
Oh, because Harry and I were there.
A lot of golf courses apparently.
It's great. Yeah, you should go. I mean, well, you should go. I'd rather go there than England.
Well.
But you're right, Justin. Like, this is something you guys could have talked out.
Yeah. So
Did she respond to your response?
I think she blocked me.
Oh, fuck off.
I think so. So.
Oh, okay. That's...
But like, I think it's just like
How do you know that? Just because
she just she didn't respond. So I'm
Oh,
assuming.
no, that's. I don't think she blocked
You,
me.
you see, there's no way of knowing on this thing. You guys, this is not a Bumble communication.
No, this is a text message.
What was the gist of your response?
that's an all-time
I read you my
scumbag.
We don't know. We don't know that it happened though.
If it happened, it's an all-time scumbag move.
In a way,
You don't just
though.
block somebody like.
In a way, though, it is kind of like clean.
No, that's fucked.
Yeah,
I agree,
no,
but like,
I agree, but like, she just
If
wants
Justin, if Justin for the next week was texting her 3 times a day, the block makes sense.
Even if he didn't, even
would
if
you
they
do
were
that
done,
or no?
no.
No,
Yeah.
but even if they ended their conversation, give it like 48 hours. He's not stalking her. Fucking
Not
yet.
What's that?
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows with him? Boy, jeez. Well, I'm sorry, buddy.
that sucks.
Yeah.
See, they announced the Darth Maul TV show though. That should be pretty good.
Yeah, you'll be
They
watching
should
that.
do that.
You'll be watching that alone, huh?
Who knows? Probably not.
I'm kidding.
Well, you're to get right back.
This does
after,
affect
right?
your Taylor Swift like love.
Maybe this pumps it up a little bit more.
Right.
Oh, now you can
of
relate to
music.
the love songs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's gonna ghostwrite her next album.
Do you think this is a positive that you put yourself out there, even though it hurts
Feels
right
like it,
now?
yeah.
Oh, this is a
Like-
huge.
No, but
no,
will
this
you
is
have
not positive.
right?
This
Will you
is
have
positive.
confidence going on back on those apps? And
Yeah, sure.
Get right back after it.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I mean, I do think, Dave, that he was in love with her. I mean, you don't
I don't
react
think I
like
was in
this.
love with her.
he was in love with her.
Montana. I mean, it's okay.
You would have been dating multiple people.
Yeah,
You
you're
would've been-
really broken up, which is good. That's a you
tough,
put you
yeah.
put it out there.
It was also very shocking too.
Yeah, there was you're telling me you didn't see anything that was leading to this. Nothing.
No.
When was the last time you saw her, if I might ask?
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was great.
Dinner or just over like her place or?
Dinner at her place. Yeah.
Jeez. What do you think, Montante?
Okay, I think it is gonna be a net positive going forward, though. You learn from this, and if someone's gonna actually block you, whatever, you're better off in the long run.
Were you looking? What was your age? What's your age range in that thing?
It only goes down though.
He's dating an older woman.
I'm joking. Lazy joke. I apologize.
This guy was happy as can be last night, huh?
Oh, Cloud 9.
Maybe the Hooters thing turned her off.
She didn't know what's going.
How do you know that?
I don't think she knew. She saw it as Puerto Rican though. I get it.
Take
I
it
don't
easy
know. I
with
think it
them.
was.
You gotta sleep. I mean, that's telling
It
you.
was like 23 to, but like also like once you like run out of people in that age group, they're like, "Would you like to expand?"
Oh, okay. So you expand to 35.
What's your parameter, miles wise? I think like 25 probably safe.
I think 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it sucks. So
yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad for your own sake you kept that quiet. I mean, from a show perspective, bad, but for your own personal health, good. That's a good move.
it was pretty good too. No one would have caught that.
What's that?
Pretty good. Justin's keeping it on the down low.
Yeah, you hide it really well too when you get dumped.
Well, yeah.
It's hard to figure that one out.
Yeah.
3 months is like I keep going back to this. There's a lot of optimism with 3 months if it's going well. So from Justin's perspective,
Oh,
that's why-
the flowers are blooming, springtime.
Right.
We're off
Every
to the
breakup I've
races
had,
here.
both sides just hate each other at the end.
but she could be in this spot right now where she's like, I really do care about him,
Yeah.
but this is just something I have to do for my wife. But maybe
I
she
think so.
realizes.
Was there any talk of like any trips together or anything? Like, was that level?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about like going to Taylor Swift's next concert or something.
Okay.
Yeah, you're missing out.
We're
The
gonna
entire
go.
relationship was based around Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's not incorrect,
Okay, well, maybe there's a yeah.
but no, we were going to like go see a concert in June. So
That's over now, probably.
is it over now?
You can still go with her to the show.
Sounds like the anti-hero.
Said you want to be. You said you want to be friends.
Yeah. So
I don't think you meant that though. No way. No, that's just something you're saying. You
yeah,
know.
it's something I say.
Right, Dave?
I don't
Why
know.
do you want a fucking
Yeah.
friend right now?
It's like, oh, I'm
with that?
dating this guy. Now he
Please.
knocked me up. Like, you don't need that shit, right?
No,
Right,
who
Montante?
knows? Sometimes
You don't need that.
become friends with people you used to date.
Bubba didn't
No.
know about this girl.
No,
Your parents didn't.
no.
I think you're cordial with exes. You don't have friends with them.
Why? Why? He's never going to see her
Yeah,
again.
I mean, he'll
Right, what does that
never.
matter?
Right? Yeah, you gotta just cut bait there. I actually give her blocking him is cruel
No,
but correct.
it's a gross move.
That's what I'm
But we
saying.
don't even know what happened, right, Justin?
I don't know what happened, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
Well, Dave, call her. See if she answers. Then
Oh,
she's-
fuck you.
we'll just ask her next week.
Is she? She's what day is she in next week?
I think she's definitely a Thursday, I guess.
She'd be good on Thursday, I think.
Her and Steve from Gloucester in here.
That'd be good.
That's the perfect landing spot.
Oh, Mutt would be great in that spot. Yeah. You want to talk to somebody that's Mutt in that situation? Nobody better. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucks.
3 months. Is it? Was it 3 months? When did it start?
I don't know. We've been hanging out for probably
Well, Netflix and chill.
There you go. You're hip.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 of that, but we were talking for like good 3 months. So
Was she like? Did you ever pee on her or no?
no, I never
Okay,
peed on
good.
her.
That's good. Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Yeah.
If she said to you, obviously I want to have kids one day, and I care so much about you, what is your timeline? Like, what do you think?
That's a good question.
I don't know. She said what? She said, I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
So what you're right now you're 29, right?
28.
28.
28. So 2 years from now, you think you'd be willing to have kids?
Maybe if I'm in that
That's a
position.
big 2 years for her, though.
I don't know why you think you're not.
I think
in
you
that
actually are,
position.
Justin. Honestly, I mean, I'm not telling you if you don't
Yeah.
want to do it, don't do it. But I'm saying, like, I think you're pretty close. If you meet a girl who also makes a decent living, the two of you carve out a life together. That sounds pretty good. As long as you want to move out of Bubba's house in that pool too.
Oh, I don't want to move out of Bubba's house.
That's the thing. Then if you're her, Dave, let's be fair.
Right.
She's 35.
Oh,
You start
like, I
having
don't-
kids. Like I get it, but that should have been introduced. To introduce that right now that's never been mentioned before. Via text is weird. That's weird. It's almost like there's something else going on.
Maybe I'm lying about this.
No, not you.
Oh.
Not you. Maybe she's just looking for it out.
Like, if let's just say
The lads are up, Montante.
We're up on nothing.
Lads are up.
Who cares? Go ahead. What?
let's say she texted you, but this didn't happen. She texted you today and said, "What do you think about moving in together?" What would your response?
Oh,
be?
that's a great question. Dave good at
I
this.
would have said probably let's revisit this in a couple months. I don't want to move in so quick.
okay.
That's
Which is
a fair answer.
Fair answer. Respectable.
3 months in, that's a big question too.
No, you're nowhere near.
But sometimes you make crazy decisions when
You
you're
live together, you might as well be married.
Alex moved in within 3 weeks.
You're married. I mean, you're married. She
She'd
did?
leave, She'd leave a sweatshirt, leave this, leave that. Next thing I was like, this bitch been here for a week straight.
Well, the difference is
Well,
you had your own place,
But she also
basically.
knew what she was getting. She's not passing that.
Ah,
up.
you
that's
don't-
a gold
do you
mine.
blame
right?
her?
That's a
Come
gold
on,
mine.
lock
right?
that up.
You get an opportunity like this, you
The
take
ladies
it.
were lined up all the way to the water.
I
I
hear
mean,
you.
So
Smart.
what was that, Justin?
it sucks.
What, Montante being in a relationship?
Oh no.
Oh,
What if she said,
Well,
"My
it does suck, Montante.
What?
Humster red card.
okay. Justin, I'll fire you if you
terrible.
talk. What was that, Dave?
sometimes like just timing from a timing perspective. Let's say her lease was up with her friends. She's got to sign a new 1-year lease. Those
a big
situations
spot.
force you
Big
to
spot.
make decisions. I would say you probably would have agreed to it.
Probably not.
Really?
Yeah.
Then if she sent the text said you're not ready, it would make sense.
If that's the
I
case,
actually disagree with that. Justin, if 3 months in, she's like, I want to move in together. And Justin's like, no, that does not mean that he's then saying I don't want to be together and have kids.
But
He's
that-
saying we've been
no.
together for 3 months.
No, I know, but I'm
but her that's a
the
signal.
light
went
bulb
it's
goes
over.
off on
Yeah.
her a little bit.
Yeah,
yeah.
That would force the
Because
text
she has to commit to a year somewhere else.
Yeah, it's like
Without
us.
She's not in the she's not in the spot to be wasting much time.
No,
to
but
just
that's
spring
on
that out
her.
of
That's
nowhere
on
is
her for
comfy.
just I mean, you got to know that going in, being like, would you have rather known that early on, Justin?
Yes,
To
but
spare you the heartbreak?
also we had fun, so I don't regret anything.
You regret anything?
Good.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
It's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, unbelievable.
fun.
Yeah,
Oh, you got to talk yourself into it. Believe me.
Well,
yeah, sure. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's
Speaking into existence.
he put his heart out there, and I give him credit for that. All right, Monday with Mike and who? Kevin.
Kevin. Yep.
All right, Montante. We'll see you soon. I hope. Justin, hang in there. Dave, we'll talk to you guys.